Thank you KarlMatzBricks for recommending this amazing minifigures to feature. If you want to be in a video, make sure to hit the comments and I might just notice you. Once again, just as KarlMatzBricks says, we will be featuring a Mandalorian-themed CMF. I just can't contain my excitement to show you these minifigures I collected. Take note that I will be using knockoffs once again, and once again the video is inspired by the Cantonade. Now we shall see what would I like to add if LEGO does make a Mandalorian-themed CMF.
Put one mark on him, there's no place you will be able to hide from me. We can strike a bargain.
Of course, we would include the Mandalorian himself, Djarin. In this minifigure, as you can see, is very different from the LEGO Mandalorian minifigure. For starters, he is wearing an armor piece which the LEGO minifigure does not have, and a custom-made dark saber in his right hand. But what do you think? Do you think all Mandalorian minifigures should have armor pieces or not? Either way, Djarin with his iconic buddy, Grogu would be a perfect duo in a CMF collection. Although Djarin wasn't born on Mandalore, he was raised in Concordia, making him an adopted Mandalorian. He's a hardened bounty hunter who lives by a strict code of Mandalorian tradition, including never removing his helmet. But despite this, we know that if LEGO does make a Mandalorian collectible series, he would have a spot. Next up, Bo-Katan Kryze is a must-need character in this series, as she is known for her leadership within Mandalore. She joined the Death Watch movement due to her strong belief in embracing Mandalore's martial past and its warrior traditions. And because of this, it put her in a position where she contradicts the Duchess Satine, her sister. I love this pairing. Bo-Katan's leadership skills complemented perfectly by Koska's battle-hardened edge. In this particular minifigure, she is very bulky. It is unfortunate that I received this type of minifigure. Nevertheless, the things I love is her jetpack, her weapons because it is accurate. So in my opinion, Bo-Katan deserves a special spot in a Mandalorian collectible series. Next. In my channel, I have featured this knockoff Koska Reeves minifigure, and I got it wrong during editing. I put Bo-Katan's name instead of hers. You can check my channel and watch my mistake there. But jokes aside, this particular minifigure, although knockoff, did great in terms of detail and accuracy. As you can already tell, I kinda like putting armor pieces in my Mandalorian minifigures. In my opinion, it adds a Mandalorian aura. But take note, this is only my opinion. If you don't want to put armor pieces in them, it's fine. If you want to put it, it's fine too. This minifigure captures her tough and adventurous spirit with intricate details that bring her to life. So she needs to be in a Mandalorian collectible minifigure series if LEGO does make it. Next.
All in good time. From Grogu.
The Armorer, one of the most iconic Mandalorians we saw in The Mandalorian. Particularly, this Armorer minifigure is my favorite in this whole series of Mandalorian minifigures. It comes with her iconic golden helmet, but it does not have a black visor printing. Her helmet has gaps or was cut to replicate her visor shape in her helmet. This minifigure is perfect to use for mock building or other building ideas. And we should talk about her cape or cloak or whatever do you call it. This minifigure replicates her cape thingy accurately in the series. And it is that detail that persuaded me to buy this Armorer knockoff minifigure. It is the perfect choice for a Mandalorian CMF.
Come on! We're not leaving you behind!
Go! There are too many!
This is the way. The iconic, strong but compassionate Paz Vizsla. You won't believe that this minifigure just cost me $1 to buy. It comes with his iconic yellow jetpack and his weapon. This minifigure captures Paz very uniquely, although it has a different color, but it still works. Some might say, now this is just too much, and to be honest, I agree. This minifigure captures Paz too accurately that I do not know whether to consider this an action figure. But nonetheless, it is very cool to own one of these. Despite being a knockoff and cost $1, I won't complain. The details are very spot on and precise that I just can't comprehend how cool this is. But then again, this is just my opinion, and I agree that it is way too accurate to be considered as a minifigure. It also comes with these boots that complements his armor well. His helmet printing is very cool. It also features some damage detail and in my opinion looks awesome. Would you buy this particular minifigure? Share your thoughts in the comments. Next up, our iconic jetpack-less Mandalorian and debuted in the Rebels series, Sabine Wren. In a Mandalorian collectible minifigure series, it would be a crime to not put her here. Our explosive expert comes with this weapon holder as her belt to hold her weapons when not in use. You may wonder, why is she not wearing any armor piece? Unfortunately, I don't know where to buy any Sabine Wren armor pieces. But even without an armor piece, her minifigure structure captures her very accurately in the Rebel and Ahsoka series. It comes with her blasters and printing that is very neat. So it is safe to say that Sabine Wren holds a spot in a Mandalorian collectible minifigure series. Next up is, and I know you've guessed it, the most iconic Mandalorian himself and one of the first ones to be introduced as Mandalorian. In the original trilogies, Boba Fett, but technically he is not a Mandalorian, but a clone of Jango Fett. This minifigure has a removable jetpack piece that can be attached to his armor piece. I bought this minifigure just to see how a jetpack piece and an armor piece complement each other. And I might say, they are pretty good. You can have him and Darth Vader team up to storm Kamino or Cloud City and have a successful mock. You can also partner him up with his bounty or target for a weird combination like Han Solo and Chewbacca. Jokes aside, this minifigure, although not technically a Mandalorian, is a great addition to this series. This is my favorite scene in the book of Boba Fett. Okay, we are getting sidetracked. Overall, this Boba Fett knockoff holds great detail, features, and printing, and deserves a spot in this series. I know you know who is next. The genetic template of our boys like Rex, Cody, and Wolf, the legendary bounty hunter, and with his distinctive Mandalorian armor, Jango Fett. I would not need to explain more about why should Jango deserves a spot in this series. Technically, thanks to him, we have our favorite clones like Cody, Rex, and Wolf. And thanks to him, we have these minifigure that LEGO made for us. This Jango Fett comes with a great set of an armor piece and a jetpack that gives complement to each other. Just like how Mandalorian armor and jetpack complements each other in the Star Wars franchise. You can partner him up too with Darth Tyrannus, just like how Boba and Vader are partners. This minifigure is complete in detail and also has side and back printing. It also comes with his iconic blasters, but because it is a knockoff, it is too big but nonetheless a great minifigure. Jango Fett deserves a spot if LEGO does make a Mandalorian-themed collective series. And there you have it, my Mandalorian minifigure collection and CMF-worthy characters. I am so happy that I get to feature these minifigures. But what do you think? Is there someone I should have added or someone I left behind? Actually, I did consider to buy a Gar Saxon minifigure because he is also an important and iconic character. I also considered to buy Paz Vizsla and some Mandalorian guards. But once again, I have not yet located their knockoffs. Hey, thank you for reaching the end. Have you enjoyed the video? If you did, you might as well like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for any new videos. And once again, comment down below what group should I feature next.